I have, I guess, another comment on this CDBG. It says recipients must comply with procedure requirements of 24 CFR Part 85.36. All applicants must have procured for engineering services. If not, application will be considered incomplete. I was reading an email that we got tonight before the meeting, and it kind of proves that it doesn't look like we have an engineering. We haven't procured engineering services.
That's what the SOQ is for tonight. It's for that. This process is what is required by IDA to procure for engineering. So you basically have 4 documents in front of you. 2 of them are for grant writing and grant administration, which is your proposal. And then the other 2 are for engineering, their statement of qualifications for engineering. And the application requires that you procure for engineering services, being that you have basically you send out letters to 3 or more qualified firms requesting qualifications, and you publish it in a paper of record. And then the council reviews those and selects a firm to, procurers in that sense, a firm to put into the application as the engineer of record for the application. So the process that we're going through tonight, and I guess Sunquist and us would be the 2 statement of qualifications you receive to look at, to review for that procurement of the engineer.
And when did we advertise for that?
It's in the paper last week.
So last week's Thursday paper, that one was printed.
It's in last week's Thursday paper with a deadline of the 22nd, which was the next day, Friday, for them to be read tonight on the 25th.
That's exactly what I'm getting to here. I'm sure this is going to fall on deaf ears again, but haven't we been backed right into a corner and say we've got to do this right now or it's too late? And we're going to now procure an engineer based on an advertisement we did on Thursday, deadline on Friday, and meeting on Monday. Smells a lot like the Twilight Acres project to me.
We don't have to, John. This is, if we do this, then we can be eligible for CDBG grants.
Right.
If we don't do it, we can't. We won't be eligible for them, but we don't have to do it.
Well, I'm just going to make this comment. I am not going to be led like dumb-driven cattle, so I think we just need to reject the whole process here and start this process again. Give us time to get engineers that are qualified. I think Sunquist only sent it out because it was requested on Friday, or tried to request it on Thursday. Because I know when we requested that, it hadn't hit the paper yet. I shouldn't even say we requested it, I requested it. I just think we're getting this cart ahead of the horse a little ways. Furthermore, I have a real terrible gut feeling about making a decision on the 25th of October on the deadline that's November 3rd or 5th or whatever day it was. You have a CDBG grant due November 3rd. You're not going to be making these kind of decisions on the 25th of October. And this timeline has been moved substantially by MSA. No, let's put it a different way. This timeline has been set entirely by MSA. And here we set, we're bound right into it.
So I guess the question would be, what would change? I mean, if we didn't do this right now, what would we do differently?
Well, you wouldn't be in line for a CDBG grant. I
Sure.
don't even know when the next application period is.
Probably next year.
Do they come up more than once a year? You know, one in March or
No,
something?
it's annual. Well, they release the results in March. It's an annual application.
That'll be next year.